is your name? What do you go by? What do you do? Yeah.
Ooh, I get to start. Well, I go by Ace. I do a lot of things, but most importantly, I get the amazing opportunity to manage beer tents at music festivals, and I love it when you guys work with me.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's like how we know you most and how we've gotten to spend time with you. But I just feel thankful because it's so much fun. Like, it's like an excuse to get paid to be at a music festival. So,
Uh, it really is, and like I think I don't know. I've been doing it for almost 9 years. I think maybe 10.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, the first year I did it, I was so excited because I love people and I've always worked in the service industry. And now that my day job is really not the service industry that you're used to, I just get so happy at festivals. So like, I remember when I was a kid and like, I remember when I used to be on that side. Like, I was so excited having the time. The amount of fake IDs I had at Lollapalooza, fantastic. Like,
Well-
guys, I had a shitty
Fantastic.
fake ID, and like, one of my old managers from Oakley like saw me. She goes, "You're not 21." I was like, "I know, but they say I'm 21." And like, there's a super cute guy that was bartending, and I was like, "Hey," and mind you, I was totally underage, and I was like, at the end of the day, it was Lady Gaga was the closer,
So lit.
and I was like, "Oh my
Gaga.
god." I was like, I need more wine. I need more wine for the monster ball.
Black
And,
I
and I,
know.
I kid you not, the guy was like, just take the water bottle. I was like, I don't want fucking water. He goes, take the fucking water bottle. And I was like, fuck you. You know, like, I don't need water. And he goes, take the water, try it, and walk the fuck away. Because it was wine. It was filled with wine. And I was like, oh.
Thank you,
Being a dick
Daddy.
about it.
Yeah. I was a total dick. Needless to say, he did not respond to my text messages. I think my age showed a little bit.
Have you always lived in Chicago?
For the most part, I went to college in Tampa.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that. And I'm not trying to like make it just to interview you, but I'm just kind of trying to set a little scene because
Yeah.
I know that we work together so much that we like know each other's personalities, but we don't know too much about you is all, you know?
No, that is absolutely fair. I will say when I'm working these festivals, it's an entirely different mode of me. Like obviously you guys saw me today. I was like, hey, I'm gonna show up at your job and I just want to get in trouble. Sheridan.
Did you? I wasn't there.
You weren't, but
She
yeah.
was good.
What
She
happened?
was no, she
Yeah.
was good. She had a
What'd
couple
you get?
Sunday fun
What'd you
days.
Body
Oh,
shots.
I was ready. Oh,
Body
I
shots?
would love body shots. But it was funny because a bunch of people had asked, like the higher ups, they're like, hey, what are you doing? Or how long are you in town? And I was like, well, we're going to the March Madness Championship on Monday night.
Mhm.
And then Tuesday, I think I'm going to change my flight. They're like, yeah, you totally should. So I did. And I hit everybody up. And only 2 people got back to me. I was like, you motherfuckers. All right.
Shady.
That
Listen.
ain't right. That
Shady.
ain't right.
Exactly.
Wait, how was yesterday?
Oh my God. It was amazing. It
What
was
happened?
it
Who
was
won?
such Florida.
Okay.
I had
I
Houston.
thought you like Florida. You're from there.
I mean, no. I went to school there. I don't
Oh,
like it.
okay.
I don't. I mean, hey, easy. I survived.
You said
I
you said-
survived. I survived. I dealt with the craziness. I saw Florida man a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Florida's
Yeah.
known as the state that it's like all the like the you know those channels that they'll just post Florida headlines or like
Mhm.
Florida newspaper articles because it's like the craziest shit.
It,
Literally the Onion.
it truly is. But
no,
no,
not the
Yeah.
Onion. Like they're like real news articles.
Well, I know, but it's like the Onion.
but
Yeah.
they
like an
also
ogre.
post them in the fucking gas stations. Like there are magazines filled with people's mugshots. They're like, oh, hot mugshots are us.
That's so
All
sick.
right. All right.
But no, yes, you're absolutely right. I did live there, but honestly, I love to talk shit about Florida and so many other
I think
sports.
everyone does. I think everyone does.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that so many of my friends were like, how did you come back to Chicago? I was like, what do you mean? Why would I not come back to Chicago? The food and the people are so much better. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
love Chicago.
The city's so beautiful.
it's so much fun.
on the water.
It truly is. And even when it is like negative, like bullshit weather,
It's still like that.
you just kind of laugh about it. You're just like, people come to visit. I've had so many more visitors when it's negative than when it's nice.
Yeah, well, and it's the best weather in the summer, but I agree. I think that people down here, they'll be like, "Oh, what do you want to get away from the cold?" And it's like, no, I don't mind the cold at all. Like, I like seasons. I like when it changes. Like
Well,
every
that's
3
why
months, it's like, oh, refresh.
that's
New.
why I had to move out of Florida, because someone asked me, they're like, "What did you do in the last year?" And I was like, "What did I do?" I couldn't recall. It all was just like one. I was like, I got Molly dropped off at a beach. I was like, yeah, I think I gotta go home. I moved home in December of 2012,
Oof.
and I had no winter clothes.
Oof.
I sold.
Got my
Hey,
jorts.
A little chilly.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
she
wait.
shows up in
Wait.
just tank top shorts.
I-
first, like,
I
What the
originally drove down, and my friend needed a car, so I gave her my old Mercedes for $500. I called my mom up, and I was like, "Hey, I'm not driving back home. I just sold the Mercedes for $500. Can you send me the title, by the way?"
that is an insane story. What was it? What kind?
It was a '96 Mercedes C230.
Ooh,
It was cute. It was like such a vintage
that's
looking
fun.
car. And it was my first car. I mean, honestly, how I got it is comical. Again, my mom and I, we have such a unique relationship. When I was about to turn 16, I'm a realist. I know who my mom is. I know who my dad is. I was like, all right, my dad has always helped me out. I've been working. I started catering when I was 12 years old. And
Jeez.
I was home alone, and I get this weird phone call. This is when we had home phones. And this,
Home phones.
yeah,
miss 'em.
right.
I miss home phones.
What
You
What
call
I
your,
would
you could just
give-
call your friend.
What I would give for
Is
a ring
Timmy
on the home
home?
phone right
They're like,
now.
no. Get fucked, and you're like, okay, and
Right.
Thank
hang up
you.
the phone.
usually I would ignore the calls, but this one number kept calling and kept calling. So I finally was like, hello. And it's this like weird dude with this very thick Greek accent. And for the record, I'm not going to try to replicate it because I am the absolute worst at accents.
I think you should.
No.
I
No.
think you should.
I am-
Yeah.
I am pretty horrific at accents. Like, there's no saving grace with me. But he like is sitting on the phone. And he goes, "What kind of cars do you want?" And I'm like, "Who the
What kind of cars you want?
like, yeah, exactly." And I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And mind you, I'm home alone, so I was like, "You motherfucker, who do you think you fucking are?" And all this. And he kept just being like, "What kind of car do you want?" And he just kept asking the same question, and it was really weird. And so I was like, "Okay, fine. I want a Honda. I want a Honda Civic. I want a Toyota." Like, again, this is like,
She's being.
You're going
modest.
reliable.
oh, yes,
You're going for
exactly. And
I
he
want
was-
this thing to go 300K miles here. You know?
like, yeah. And he's like, "Be better. Choose better." And I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And like, we're on the phone for like 15 minutes going back and forth about cars. And he goes, your choices suck. I'll see you soon. And hangs up.
I'll
So-
see you soon.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, I'm home alone and I am freaking the fuck out because I hear that he's like, "I'll see you soon." So I call my best friend and I
I
was
know
like,
where you live.
"Alyssa." Yeah.
I know where you live.
I call Alyssa and I'm like, "Dude, I just got the weirdest fucking phone call. I don't know what's going on. Hey, by the way, guys, this is like October of 2005. I am not 16 until February of 2006. Okay. So like, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
I was 10 years old.
Literally.
And I call her. I was like, there's this guy that says he's coming here. Can you please, if I don't call you in 20 minutes, can you please call the police? Like,
Oh my
Jesus
god.
this is yes. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And then this fucker shows up and I see him and he walks up to my front doorway. I'm like peering over the window and I was like, oh, he's short and he's fat. Like, I can take him on.
I got 20 pounds on him and in foot.
Yeah.
Softball bat.
should've
middle
started
softball
with
bat.
that.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy thinks he is, but I didn't look hard enough. So like when he finally like knocks on the door, and mind you, like again, like it had been some time. So I opened the door, and as soon as I opened the door, he was ready with a bandana, and he just straight up blindfolded me and like
What the
threw like,
fuck?
and I was like, whoa, like I start like, and mind you, I have stairs like right outside of my front door. So I'm just like, I don't want to fall on the concrete. Like this is gonna fucking hurt. And I'm like freaking out. I'm
Do you
like,
literally think you're getting kidnapped?
I literally thought I was getting kidnapped. And then all of a
Jesus
sudden,
Christ.
I hear my mom laughing.
Dude.
She's with him the entire fucking time. This is the fucking car dealer. The car dealer that sold her the fucking Mercedes.
That's wild.
And he goes, you have to, I know you have your permit. You have to drive it back. So again, I have no fucking clue how she knows this guy. We drive it back. It's about a 30-minute drive back to the dealership.
What the?
My mom
fuck?
hands this fucking other dude an envelope of cash, and our little car dealer who almost kidnapped me yells at the guy. He goes, "This is her first fucking car. Aren't you gonna give her gas money?" So I get $200 back from the envelope that my mom just handed off, and I'm just looking at her like.
What does my mom do for a living?
After my mom's second divorce, the era was called "How Gloria Got Her Groove Back."
Dude, I fucking feel that. My mom had that era. I
That's what
fucking
I'm
feel
fucking
that.
talking about, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, she lost all her weight. She
Mhm.
used to dress up like Christina Aguilera in her dirty era. Like my mom had corsets.
That's
Mm.
My friends would come over. They're like, "Can we borrow your mom's clothes?" And I was like, "No, please don't."
Holy shit.
So again, I've been around a lot of different things. That's why,
She's
like,
been
when people come up
around.
to me, like, if something happens, I'm like, it's not that serious.
Well, you have to be able to like run those festivals that way because it's so much pressure and so many people, like so many
Yeah.
bodies a part of it.
Yeah.
That's when I first met you. I'm like, oh, not that you don't give a fuck, but it was like, oh, she's not phased by like any of this shit. Like, well, when you drove the car home, were you like freaking out because you never really drove, or were you just like, oh yeah?
Oh
it's
no,
fine?
I got that car such early on. I knew I was gonna be a good driver, so I actually used to drive my car because she got it so early without a driver's license.
We've all done it.
I did
Yeah.
not. And it was funny. There was one time I was at my friend's house and the mom comes downstairs. She goes, "Who's had their license for more than 6 months? Let me see." And I was just like, I don't have a license.
but I've been driving for 3 years.
Yeah, I
I've
was
been
like,
driving for 3 years.
I'm so. I look. I'm like, fuck. Holy rollers. Their moms always come with the hardest questions. But no, I, Garrett, I could tell you stories for days. The different groups of people I used to hang out with were something truly special. By the way, Alyssa did call the cops because like I didn't call her back because I got in the car to drive it.
Oh my
So
god.
she actually did call the cops.
Oh my god. I think my friend is dead.
Yeah, and my
She's been
mom,
kidnapped.
yeah, dude,
15 years old.
and my mom was so proud. She goes, "That is so smart." And like, obviously we explained it. And my mom's like, "Look at you guys. Good
Yeah.
for you."
Yeah. Your mom is wild for doing that. Like, imagine if you had scratched that guy's eyes out, you know? It's like, if you
Literally.
went
Like,
full
imagine, like,
defense.
elbow or
Pushed him
what?
Yeah.
downstairs.
That's a full panic situation.
She
It
saw
was-
like one of those self-defense videos and she's got something
Yeah.
behind it.
Dude, as soon as
Like
I
a
heard her
movie.
laugh, I was like, I am going to fucking murder you.
It's also
is
like
not
embarrassing. It's like I'm legitimately scared. I would cry. I can't be put under high pressure situations like that,
No.
especially not at fucking 15. I would have embarrassed myself.
My brother, when he wanted to get his permit so bad that we were in my mom's minivan and he got his permit and it was like we had to go pick up my older sister. And so it was like, all right, you drive because, now you legally can drive.
Yeah.
But he had never really driven. So he was nervous the whole time. And we were going to get our hair cut right like a couple blocks up from where we had to pick up my sister. And so we get there whole way. He gets there fine. And then he turns onto the street and he just panics and he floors it. and he ran over. He ran over a stop sign. He was 14 or whatever. He was a child. So he just right over the stop sign. And I just remember my sister was down the street waiting, like on the porch, because we were almost there. This was before like texting, so she's just waiting, and she just sees my brother come around in a white van, just whoosh, right over the stop sign.
He panics and
God,
floors
it was so funny. I was just like, I was younger even. I was probably like 12, and I'm just like,
You're like, I'll sit in the back seat.
I'm
every
like, now I
time.
can bully him, like.
That's amazing.
But it was funny because when we were at the hair salon getting our haircuts, you just like look out the window and you just saw just this cop car coming down with a fucking new stop sign on the back. Oh,
God.
shout out
that's-
Kaiser. Good
that
job,
is
Kaiser.
My brother on it, like the day he got his license, he was like pulling out of the garage with the car, and it was in reverse, and he smashed the car into the house. He like reversed it hard.
Oh no!
Full confidence, like you're going
Dude.
forward, and we had like
Oh,
a cooler,
no.
and
He's-
the
he's-
cooler got pushed through the wall into my bedroom.
What?
Yeah,
crazy.
and it was so I felt so bad. I was like playing at like the desktop computer, and he runs in. He's like crying. He's like,
Oh, that would have been
yeah.
crazy.
There was it was.
Did
like,
you even hear it? Like, was it like you like you're
I
sitting there at
don't
the
remember
computer and just
hearing it.
Kool-Aid Man comes through?
It wasn't like
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't like a car in my bedroom or anything, but there was a hole in my closet. Like there was
Oh,
like it went that
crazy.
fucking outdoor refrigerator went through.
Dude, I have
It
a
was
picture
nuts.
of Cheyenne because we used to carpool to school because she was a senior when I was a freshman, so she would always take my ass to school. And I have a picture of her literally laughing, and it's the Oldsmobile that our dad gave us her. And it was her pulling out of the garage, and there's just his grill tipped over. And he was so mad. And I was like, bitch, you left the grill in front of the fucking garage door.
Just pick it back up.
Yeah, literally. But it was like she backed up so hard that it was like underneath it. And I was like,
Oh.
dude. And we're just like, it's like 7 a.m. We're just on our way to
Oh.
school.
Like dark.
And she's just like,
Damn.
dude. And he was like, dude. And I was like, dude.
Shy.
I
I
have
know.
I have a pretty terrible story about like
A grill?
getting to know about like the rules of like cars and dealing with it. And when I was in high school, before I started driving, before I got the Mercedes, before the story I told you guys, I had a good friend. Her name was Brittany.
Her name is Brittany.
Her name was Brittany.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Yeah, for real. Like Brittany and I, we lived like we could walk to each other's houses, and it was not uncommon for us to be like, "Oh, it's 11 at night. Hey, we're actually gonna go sleep at her house, or she's gonna come sleep at my house." Like we were constantly just going back and forth.
Kids don't know that nowadays.
It was a good times.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she was dating an older classman, and he just got his license, and this is before Uber Eats. So back in the day, we could not get food delivered, which was very heartbreaking because all we wanted was Wendy's at like midnight.
Wendy's,
Like I wanted the homestyle chicken strips with the homestyle honey mustard that they had. It was so good. It was so good.
They always had. Yeah, we used to walk to Wendy's
Their
too as a kid.
chicken was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Back when you could get like 20 nuggets for like $4.
Oh, and their fries used to be so good. Like
Wendy's
The
it was
natural
fucking
cut fries, you mean,
amazing.
or
Dude,
before
Wendy's
that?
fries were top fucking tier.
They were
and everyone
so-
can
Are y'all
suck
talking?
good.
But
dick.
do you guys mean like the natural cut ones or the ones before that?
I don't know. They had the skin.
Remember when they would?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
they would
yeah.
leave the skin on.
sea salt.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so, and like
Skin
again,
sea salt.
we loved it, and he's like, "Hey, I'll take you guys out." It was his first day of having his fucking license, and he goes, "Oh, we're gonna drive in this one part of the neighborhood. It's gonna be super fucking cool. We're gonna fucking gun it." He had a coupe. Like it wasn't a sedan.
A
it was
Mini Cooper.
no, like a
No,
coupe,
like
like
two-door.
a 2-door car.
Oh,
I'm-
Mini Cooper.
I remember it was white. I really want to say it was like a Chevy, like Monte Carlo. Like again,
Mm.
it was a car that could handle curves. He takes this curve, We flipped the car over.
No fucking
3
way.
times. 3 fucking times. We go rolling. Okay. We roll this fucking car. And again,
You're like 14.
He's
yes, we are
16.
literally,
That's so
we are
dumb.
literally 14 years old. And it's so wild because this woman whose lawn we tore up was outside having a cigarette because we didn't want to smoke
girl.
indoors anymore. So she just sees us, this car whip around and fucking start rolling. And I knew I was in trouble. I was like, fuck. I lied to my mom. And this is my parents were divorced. So I called, like, they're like, you need someone to come pick you up. And I was like, my stepsister. Yeah. My 17-year-old stepsister can totally come and fucking get me, who's from Venezuela.
Well,
Which would not be kosher in today's world.
You also just
That's
like
so fucking
you're
bad.
probably like concussed, like you're like
Dude,
confused,
It was
like
so bad, dude. I like it. It was back in the day when Zoomies and Hot Topic was very popular.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a Chevrolet belt, and I was like, I got my seatbelts on. If I
The
didn't,
fucking
Yes,
buckle. Yes, I had that.
that. And I kid you not. I mean, okay, so after the car rolled over, we were in the fucking ground, and all 3 of us were like, fuck. And I jump out of the car. I was like, Brittany, we gotta fucking go. We lied to our parents. I don't give a fuck about this guy. We gotta go.
Literally.
And all of a sudden, he's sitting there crying because he just totaled his brand new fucking car. And Brittany's all like, we can't leave him. And I was like, fuck that guy.
Oh.
he
Wait.
just fucking
I was like,
tumbled.
he
Brittany,
just
we
literally
can't.
put our life in danger. I
Yeah.
fucking hate this guy.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
trusted
learn how
him.
to
Yeah.
fucking
I was like,
drive.
look, the Wendy's is not worth it.
You're like those natural cut
Honey
fries though.
must.
She's like, come
And-
on.
And I kid you not, like, she's all like, oh, we have to go back. Look at him. He looks so sad. And I was like, you realize how much trouble we're going to be in? And she was like, but I love him. And I was like, you're going to fucking be dating a new guy in 3 weeks. You're a slut. I'm sorry. Like, you
Yeah,
date
Brittany just
fucking.
caught us
We, were,
straight.
we had been best
Damn.
friends since middle school.
Brit.
She just
Yeah,
got hit
dude.
with
She
a
was like
15,
dating
20
every
year string.
fucking dude possible.
You're a
Right.
slut.
So, anyways, I tried to get my stepsister to pick me up, and then I realized they're like, she's actually not an adult. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna call my
Did-
father.
Well, did like the
That's
cops come and
so
everything?
Everybody came. Yeah, the cops, the
Damn.
ambulance.
Right,
I got an ambulance ride. Like they're like, she's in shock, and I was like, I'm fine.
You're like,
I'm
no, that
fine."
dude sucks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, this guy doesn't know how to fucking drive to save his life. Like, you fucking twat. And I remember
Jeez.
I asked my dad to pick me up. And mind you, I was living with my mom at the time. Again, Gloria got her groove back. Gloria, we were in the
Glory,
hospital,
yeah.
and my dad goes, hey, we have to call your mom. And we have to tell her she's going to know about this. And I was like,
Yeah, you're
anything.
like, it's gonna
Anything.
ruin her date tonight.
Anything.
Like,
Anything but this. And I heard
Glorilla?
her.
Glorilla?
She wishes she was that cool.
she's got a
Dude.
sick date at the discotheque.
Mhm.
She straight up was so fucking angry that I heard her come through the hospital, and I begged the doctor. I was like, I don't care what you do, just knock me out and make me look like I'm dead.
Oh no. The shame too. Like as a kid, I feel like you need that stuff to happen to you when you're a kid, like make your mistakes early because you learn so much, but it's like that feeling of defeat.
I mean, I
when
am
you-
so grateful that I walked away from that, because I'm telling you guys, I fucking skedaddled out of that car. I
Yeah.
had some nasty bruises. And then my mom, I went home with my dad. I was like, I don't want to go home with her because I knew I was gonna get my ass beat. So I was like, I'm gonna go home with my dad. And my mom spent the entire night calling his phone. Again, this is when he had home phones. And she
Home
left
phone.
voicemails, so you could hear the voicemails.
Oh,
They were
'cause
just like
they would play.
On the
projecting.
Yeah.
answering machine.
Yes, yes. And she's
Oh.
like, you better pick up the fucking phone. I am so fucking sick of you. And I was like,
I know,
I
that's
just
so
spent the whole night crying. I was like, I'm fucking dead. Like, I was like,
Oh.
honestly, I kind of wish I died in that car
Oh.
accident.
I miss phones being like that though, where it's like the only point of contact. Now you can like be, oh, I see he's on Instagram, like I'm gonna call him and he has to answer. But back then you just like you just have
Dude, that's
12
so
voicemails,
real.
you know.
Eh,
You just hit
I'm
play.
not home. You can't find me.
Yeah.
I'm not home.
You could just choose to not answer the phone. Now they're like, I checked your location and you're at home still.
We still
Yeah.
answer the phone. So
You don't.
I don't.
You're not a phone answerer.
I'm not.
Rowdy Ron, you're gonna get kicked out. Don't be
Oh,
so
he's
rowdy.
sweet. But
Look
do you
at
guys
his
ever
little
get
butthole.
nervous? Sometimes, like, when I see somebody calling me, I was like, oh, this has to be bad news.
Yeah.
Like, they're calling.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you used to get so excited.
Yeah, no, actually that's a really good point because it's like weird phone calls. Like I'll get weird phone calls from somebody where your heart drops when you first see it. And most of the time it's like, "Oh, hey, how have you been?" whatever.
It's like a
But
family
sometimes
member.
or yeah, like
they haven't talked to you in a while. And
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Hey,
are you
call
calling
me.
Yeah,
this
this
You know,
couldn't
they'll say that and you're
possibly
like
be good.
it's like, "Why would you ever text me, "Hey, call me?"
Yeah, literally.
We need to talk.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just
Say anything else.
I had
Literally anything.
a like flip phone when I was probably in like 8th grade.
We all
And
had
so-
flip phones.
Well, no, that's what I'm
It was
saying. Is like
exciting.
that was
The
when
times in the
Razor.
early 2000s were an exciting time because there were so
Yeah.
many different style of phones.
Yeah,
Shout
well,
out
and
the rumor.
well, the kids with the fucking razors were always so goddamn cool. I had the rocker, the chunky.
I had the
sh-
Pebble.
The Pebble.
Pebble.
But yeah, I remember you would be like out with
T-Mobile,
your
baby.
friends. It's like,
T-Mobile.
oh, somebody texted me, and it was exciting. And now I just go, ugh, don't want to deal with that.
Yep. Yep.
Especially those group me messages. I'm like, I know where the tent
You
is.
fucking better calm the fuck down, sir.
Just joking, just joking.
Oh, I know
know
you
where
are.
the fuck
Trust
is.
me, I hate it because like you just sit there and it's so funny because like there's times like where people ask something and I was like, so you didn't see the group me message?
Literally.
I think you said that to me
Breathe.
one time, and I was like, I fucked up. Like it was like because like I asked a question, and you're like, oh well, I did message that in the group me, and I had uninstalled it like from the last festival, and I was like, I never need this again. And then like a month and a half
Yeah.
later, she's like, I sent a group me,
Surprise.
and I was like, fuck, I gotta
Would
get
you
the
like me to
fucking thing
resend this?
again.
So-
Never want to let her down.
What's kind of funny about like that whole setup, everything I tell you guys is the information I get. And you guys sometimes come up with such good questions that I'm like, I wish I knew the answers to that, but I don't because like they're very vague. And then like you try to ask them a question, and I swear to God, whenever I ask HQ for something, it's just a total fucking flop for me.
Mhm.
Like the White Claw activation trailer did
Yeah,
not
what
have
the
power.
fuck was that?
It did not have power. And I was like, where's the fucking power? Like, it's not working and all this. Nothing is charged. I was like, shit. And I'm telling you, like, I looked where the cord was going and all this. There was a switch. Not the switch. By the way, not the switch that I hit. It was not the switch that I hit. And I just sat there, and Evan, who's the area lead, he's just like, oh, here it is. I was like,
But there's also
right
the
in front of your
chance that
face.
like you just go, let me try this switch, and it's like the whole festival shuts down, and you're
Yeah,
like, wow,
literally.
not gonna
Mhm.
admit to that, you know.
right? Like,
It's
did
just
something
so
happen?
it's so many variables. I mean, you got to think about it. It's like the music festival organizing it. It's like every tent, every inventory, every like remember the like pump didn't work or something, and so we had buckets full of ice cold water, and it's like
Buckets.
the pump's in there for like 20 minutes and nothing's happening. It's like, oh, the extension cord is bad or whatever.
Well, I have really good. I have really good news. I'm getting more and more comfortable with our sweet runners, and now I'm
Sweet,
like,
sweet.
I was like, okay, cool. I feel good about myself.
Yeah. Sweet runner. Rhonda. There he goes.
He needs all the attention.
easy to trick, you know.
He's so smushy.
Oh, he's a sweetheart though.
No, he's good. He's like a little toddler. When he sees us all talking, like when we sit at the dinner table, he's like,
He's like, I want to.
he whines and she started putting him on the table. It's like, I'm like, can we put him in the chair at least? But no, yeah, then he's fine. He goes from there, and then he's just like,
He just wants to see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't
No,
we
he should.
all?
He wants to play Yahtzee.
He wants a roll.
My dog gets really persnickety when I start cleaning. If he sees me bring out the broom or the mop, he'll go like,
Yeah, they're so weird about that. Anytime I vacuum, he has to be directly in front of the fucking vacuum. It's like, bitch, I will suck you up. I will suck your whole little pug body up into this vacuum. Move every
Your little
time.
pug body up.
He just wants to sit right in front of it.
Dude, my dog
Brother.
hates when I clean. And, like, again, it's just me. And I was like, sir. And when I work, I'm like, I have to work and I have to clean because I want this place to look good. I want it to look sharp.
For you.
Exactly. I was like, and
you.
you shed more than my
Party.
fucking hair, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Yes. You get to rest all day. You don't even know what a job is.
Oh, he snores and is like, I'm like, and then like when we go to bed, there's times where like if I'm watching a TV show, he will sit in my hallway to my bedroom and he will give me the look of death. Like I have photos of this.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just sits there like this. He goes,
Oh yeah. Well, like, because we get home from work sometimes, and it's like, I get it, we've been gone all day, but that's when we leave, they're like mad, and it's like, fuck you. I have to pay
You
for
don't
this
even
apartment.
know. You
I have to
don't know.
get your food.
do you like your life? Does it feel
Yeah.
good?
You're gonna bark
I know
for
you
10 minutes and then go to sleep and eat. And so, like, I get it, but when we get home, sometimes it's just like you start watching TV and they don't understand. Like, why are you staring at the wall? What are you doing? Like,
Huh.
play with me. And it's like, dude, watching The Walking Dead. I know it came out 15 years ago,
Doug.
but I have to know what happens next, and you can wait. And we can play later, but they're like, "But
have
what are you
to
looking
watch
at?"
The Walking Dead.
You know, they don't get it. They don't get what a TV is.
Well, actually, no. Raider, he does watch the TV. Like,
Oh,
he
really?
actually gets into it. He's a big fan of Star Wars. He loves the lightsabers. Like, he watches, he
That's
goes,
I love
That's
that.
so wild.
We've
but
been watching.
he also growls. Like, if he doesn't like
the
something that's
TV.
going on, he will start to growl. And I was like, calm down.
God.
It's literally okay. I'm telling you, my dog is way too smart for his own good.
Yeah.
And my mom is like, oh my
Not
God.
Ron.
She spoils the fuck out of him. And I look at her dead in the eye and I go, Gloria, you are the best form of birth control. If this is how you treat my dog, I am definitely not going to give you a grandchild.
Dude, it's wild, dude. Parents get so
Yeah,
into your
yeah. You're like,
dogs.
you're raising an evil person.
They
from
want
spoiling
grandkids
you.
so bad. They want grandkids so fucking bad. That
They
they're
totally
just like,
do.
when can I see Ron? When can I see Ron? It's like, he's not a baby. I know
Yeah.
you want
He
a
kind of
baby.
is. He kind
but,
of is a little.
but they
man.
treat
Yeah.
them like a baby. I was like,
Yeah.
stop humanizing my fucking dog.
For real.
And she's like, she's got like a sticker that says like, I'm a grand dog mom or some bullshit. Like, you know, like she was like, I'm telling you
Grand
guys, like,
dog mom.
I get it.
Dude,
You want me
the-
to have a kid. I know.
like, yeah. And I was like,
I know.
you were absolutely not gonna have a grandchild. And by the way, I'm her only chance.
Oh,
It's
no.
me. It's me, myself,
Fucking
and I.
Ron.
So, hey, by the way, I'm halfway to 70 and it's not looking good.
I
It's not
hate
looking
that
good.
you say that. I hate that. I hate
I
that.
love it because a lot of people are like, are you even old enough to drink? And I was like, do you want to go drink some Malort?
Oh, I love.
Do you want to cry?
Malort.
I will make you cry.
Do you actually like Malort, or is it like a hazing thing?
No, I absolutely love it.
Me too. I really do. Like whenever we would help people move in Chicago, we would get a whole bottle of Malort and just
Yeah.
do shots of it all day. And people like, because it is kind of a hazing thing, you know.
Oh, it
people
totally
like,
is. a hazing
oh, you never
thing.
had it, and they don't tell you a thing about it. And
Well, do you want to know the reason why I got so acclimated to it?
yeah,
Was
Ron, no!
oh,
he's broken out.
He's back.
He's like, "Fuck you, Garrett."
He's like, fuck you, Garrett.
Cher did it on
I-
purpose too. It's
I
shady.
did. I'm like, Ron, hurry.
Yeah, go.
So way before this, I used to work at a 5 a.m. bar in Wrigleyville. It
Okay.
was Trace. By the way, I always used to call it, be like, find Ace at Trace. Like, come to Trace. Like, it
Yes.
really was just too perfect. It was like, honestly, one of my favorite jobs because you could say no to people and you can tell people like, hey, go fuck yourself and not get in trouble.
Yeah.
But
When 5 a.m. bars, like, because they don't, I don't know if they know, like Chicago, 5
East
a.m. bars,
Dubuque.
your shift would start at like 1. And
Yeah.
it's like 1 a.m. you go into work.
That's
Garrett,
wild.
I was working 3 jobs. I was working 7 days a week. I worked at
Oh, I
Goose
remember you
Island
telling me about
Brewery.
this.
I worked at the Peninsula Hotel, and I worked at Trace. And at Trace, you would get all these like fucking idiots, and they'd just be like, what's your cheapest, strongest shot? And okay, first off, if you're ever gonna ask that,
Yeah.
you're never gonna get the truth.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
a dumb question.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay, I see what you're
Fortunately,
doing here.
Get
like,
It's not
no, so-
benefiting me at all.
so for me, it was I was like, oh, we have a classic. It's Malort. It's $5. It's so
It's
cheap.
fucking Malort.
It's
That's
wait.
hilarious.
I was like, it's so cheap. I'll take it with you. So I would like, they'd be like, oh yeah, absolutely. I was like, yeah,
fuck
let's
yeah,
do it,
I'm
baby.
cool. The bartender's doing
go.
shots
Yeah,
at me.
baby.
And then we would take the shot, and I'd sit there with a straight face, and they'd just be like,
Who is it?
Yeah, for real. I mean, the first time you do it, you go, that wasn't much, and then it just starts to like permeate
Linger.
into your being. But
It's
that's what I
20
liked
seconds
about it.
after.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was like during Prohibition they had to make it from something else, and it's like
Wormwood.
yeah, and so it's like a weird alcohol that they made because they had to,
Mhm.
and then it's the way Chicago is people love
Supposedly,
traditions there.
one of the stories, Jepson Malort, he smoked so many cigars that he killed all his taste buds. And this is the only thing he
Ah.
could taste. So he was like really happy about it. He goes, oh my God, finally something that like
That's
bothers my mouth.
so
No,
fucking
that's
lit.
but that's a good point because like when you like bartend and you drink and things like it's like you kind of like doing shots because you're like, oh, actually, I'm used to tasting super balanced, perfect cocktails, and I want to feel it. Like I want it to be like a feeling thing, and so I've always liked the
I always tell
Malort because of
people-
that.
I tell people I have an evil person in the inside that I got to keep in check. And they usually understand after that. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
that tracks.
It's like gin and tonic drinkers, the fucking psychos.
I fucking love gin and tonics.
good.
Ginebras.
Yeah, I like gin and soda water.
Okay.
Because tonic is just like sweetened and bittered soda water, basically.
Well, if you have actually like true tonic that isn't made in America, that's like garbage.
yeah,
It can
no,
be
for
really
sure.
great.
For
It can
sure.
be really good.
Yeah, and good gins pair well with good tonics.
Yes.
That's the thing is like when you go to a dive bar and you order like a gin and tonic, it's like that's atrocious. That's not fun. But a classy one.
Right, right.
At my 5 a.m. bar, I'll never forget. I had a person. They're like, "I'll take a Manhattan," and I was like, "I can't make that." And this motherfucker straight up just looks and goes, "It looks like you have the ingredients." And I was like,
I don't want to.
Yeah, I
It's
don't-
No,
4
no.
a.m.
This
Hey,
vermouth
wait,
has
wait,
been
wait,
sitting
wait,
on
wait,
this
for the
shelf
record- for the record,
unrefrigerated.
we did not have the ingredients. So I was like, all right, cool. Point them out. Let's go.
Teach me.
Let's play.
Get back here.
Teach
Why don't you
that.
come on back?
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did
we're-
he just not know what he was talking about, or what?
he absolutely did not. He was like a fucking hipster that was in Wrigleyville that did not belong there.
You
Wrigleyville.
make me miss Chicago so much because it's just such a, like compared to Austin, it's like Austin's cool. I don't want to badmouth it, but Chicago has so many different little like
Pockets.
districts and pockets and bar culture. Like Midwest bar culture is so much different than every other bar culture, I think.
I agree. I mean, there's like a couple of like crossovers, but
It's like people love to drink, but they also like love to be chill with each other. It's not like a cool like popularity contest as much. I mean, there are those bars, but it's more like, are
Federales.
you chill?
Stay away from federales.
Always stay away from federales. But I just liked Chicago because like Wrigleyville was right next to Boys Town, and so
It
like you
was.
have
If a guy took the wrong turn, he'd get a little bit more of a surprise.
yeah, it's like a college dude leaves a baseball game and he just goes that block that way instead of that way, and he's like,
And they'd be
everybody's
like,
so
"Oh, hey,
nice to me.
honey." Hey, by the way, those jeans are looking tight.
Yeah, dude. But they just have like great DJs. Like
Oh,
the Boys Town DJs go hard.
they
Like,
do. Dude, honestly, the brunch goes hard in Boys
Yeah.
Town. Like,
Yeah. Boys Town brunch, and it's a great area. It's like close to the lake. I remember I went with Stu once. His friend was DJing at Debonair, and he was like, "Let's go," and like Stu's little twink ass, like he's like, he comes with me, and we get downstairs, and there is like just a bunch of hunky dudes, and all they're
Hunky.
wearing is like a string. Like they just have like a string.
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Dick on one side, balls on the other.
Oh, yeah. And so like we get and you have to. Debonair had like a
Boys Town
downstairs.
brunch.
Yeah, so you
Boys
go.
Town brunch.
By
We're
the
like-
way,
well,
it's
like-
always
TV.
endless mimosas for
Yeah.
as long as you want,
God
baby.
bless.
Yeah, and yeah, it was just like walking down to the bottom. You had to get so far into the place before we realized, like, oh, it's ladies' night. But it was like I was with Stu, so I just thought it was the funniest shit in the world. Like, just he's like, yeah, my friend's DJing.
I mean, hey, listen, when you guys come to Chicago next time, please, I will take you. I mean, we won't be in Boys Town, but there's a lot of other different neighborhoods.
We're gonna come
Yeah.
like better prepared next time because we came with the bare essentials. We like made it work.
Oh
we
yeah,
like
Oh my god.
scraped by.
yeah.
Wait. My friend Toby loves you guys.
I
Like,
love her, dude. I follow. I like every single fucking post she puts
Which-
on
which
Instagram.
one's
She
Toby?
was the cutest, funniest fucking girl I ever met in
Dude,
my life.
is
Which
she
one
not
is
a
Toby?
fucking
Except for you,
trip?
Cher. Swear to God, except for you.
Oh, your
Sheridan,
friend.
you
Hey, what?
have to come to Lollapalooza. So every year, I feel like I get one of my girlfriends. I'm like, hey, you should come work this festival. And Toby fucking rocked it. And she like, I'll never forget when she texted me like when you guys were all out. She goes, hey, I think we should hang out after Lolla. And I was like, damn, Garrett and Michelle did me right because this girl thinks I'm cool to hang out with. Fuck yes.
I really
Yeah.
loved her. I loved Toby.
I just love too when people actually like know where to take you, because like we're just I used to live there, but we were just visiting, so it's like we're with you, and we were going to like Wrigleyville bars and it was really popping, it was happening.
Was that our last night whenever we went out with them?
No, I don't
Second
think
to
so.
last, I
Second to last, yeah.
Dude,
'Cause-
our last night was insane. It was like we were out all fucking night and then we just had like the longest journey making it back to Stu's apartment.
Well, and that
Stu.
like because that was the thing with Stu was doing art like exhibits every night pretty much. So we would
Stu
like
wasn't working Lollapalooza though.
no. We
he
were
did
staying with him.
DCL.
Yeah, we were
Thank God.
we were
His
staying.
little bitch ass. Just kidding.
He puts his
Don't
whole
talk
body
shit
into the
about
ice
Stu.
bucket.
I'm not talking
Head
shit about him.
first.
Not
I
you,
love
not
him.
you. You can.
I love him. Like he's a
I
sweetheart,
can too.
but like
I can too.
I know
hi.
her.
I can too.
I know her,
And
but
I will.
be nice. I love him.
I'm always nice.
Uncle Stu.
Ace had to put up with the chaos.
I was like so ready to fight over those boxes of wine. And I was like, I swear to fucking God, if you open up, we're selling them. And I was like, how many?
He's like, we're selling them, and it was like we sold 2 the whole weekend. He's like, "Eh."
Yeah. And also the best
I don't
ring
know.
guys were the ones that were like fucking drinking them. It was funny when he opened one of the boxes, they all came through and they bought them with their fucking credit. And I was like, I love you guys so fucking much. Like you guys have no idea. The Carney lifestyle for working these festivals is amazing.
For
Yeah,
real.
just everybody's like in the shit. Everybody's like scraping by. Like we're hungry, we're thirsty, we want to have fun, we're working hard.
It's
and
a
then
whole
like,
ecosystem, these
yes.
festivals.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
And it's a trip
fun.
because a lot of them are similar, especially when similar companies put them on. But they're kind of like really different. Like Two Step was really different from what we've
Oh.
been doing.
So we will never work a tent like that again. I hope. I pray.
It was chill as fuck for us.
was super chill.
It was really easy, right?
It was
Yeah,
easy as fuck. Yeah.
Apparently, these two are really good at just going like, "Yep, swipe here, you're good."
Yeah.
Mhm.
You had the one guys come get the barrels. That fucking dude. You're like these. And I remember I was like, "No, she means these," and he's like, "No," and he wanted to grab like the boxes, and then you're like, "No, that's not what I meant." So I was like, "I knew it," but then he was like looking around, like, "You got another dude that can help you carry this?"
Like,
and
"Sure.
I literally I was like,
Sure.
"Let me go get her." Like, I was like, "She's a linebacker, dude." Like, yeah, and
And
he
it pulled
because
up and sure as shit, 20
dude,
pounds.
20 pounds on both
On
of them.
foot, on
You were about
foot.
both of them put together, maybe minus
know.
like 30. But
I was holding the little like whatever the garbage can, and we were walking, and like he set it down, and he was like, "Okay, are you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, 1, 2, 3," and on the one, I already lifted it up. And I was like, he like was like let's lean in, and I was
Yeah,
like, come
he's
on
like,
now.
"Whoa,
He's like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I didn't say I was ready. I
Lift with your legs.
didn't say. You lifted your
Yeah,
legs.
he literally
fucking-
like we grabbed the lightest one first, and it's not far. And we came back, and he was like, "Is there anywhere we can like open this gate and I can pull around?" And
You mean
I
the
was
gate that's
like,
fucking chained?
"Brother, it's
Yeah,
20 feet
literally.
that way." Like it was
Literally.
like, what the fuck?
Come on,
Bring your ass
sir.
around.
Yeah, it was so funny. He was just not ready.
For the record, I have been going to the gym specifically just so I could carry more cases. I was like, all right, I'm going to accomplish
Do
this.
squats with 30 packs.
Oh, dude, straight up. I told my trainer, I was like, guys, I almost died carrying a case of kava, and that was the most embarrassing thing.
Kava.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
the
actually like
kava.
I soaked off the labels for my friend. It was for her bridal shower, and I made this cute little label that said like Colleen and John, match made in Portland, because that's where they met.
Cute.
Do they both have like Doc Martens? Dyke Martens.
That's his
Dyke
favorite thing.
Martens.
Dude, I wear fucking Docs to
Ew.
work all the time, and he's like, "Oh, you gonna wear your Dykes? You gonna wear your Dykes?"
Dyke Martens. Sometimes she puts
Dude,
on an
they're
outfit.
non-slip.
Well, I know, but sometimes she puts on like a fire outfit. I'm like, ooh, if you just threw the Martens on, you would totally look like a lesbian. You know, like,
No.
it's a delicate balance.
Yeah.
My friend lives in
Plants
Portland,
on
but
fire.
she is very girly.
Yeah, for
Very.
sure. Yeah, I think the Pacific Northwest is like some of the most beautiful parts of the country.
It's so fucking gorgeous.
Northern
mean,
Wisconsin
it's so
too,
green.
but
It's,
It's
so
beautiful.
green.
Green
I
and blue.
love it. It sucks that like in general everybody talks shit about the people.
No, and like, I mean, again, like you're gonna find like shitty parts of every city, of
Yeah.
any place, and like, yeah, you could focus on that, or you could just get the fuck over it and like be like, hey, how
Mhm.
can we make it better?
Yeah, make
But, like,
yourself a magnet. Why don't you worry about yourself, I guess.
exactly.
Yeah.
But like, it's such a solvable problem
Yeah.
that it's kind of pathetic. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, get on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
Plenty of fish.
I mean, I would never like.
Friends.
I personally, all right. So when I lived in Florida, I'll never forget. I was on Panhellenic, which was like this whole group of all the sororities getting together, and we had a homeless person expose, if you will. And
What the
there's
heck-
some
what does
people
that
that
even mean?
literally just want to be
Oh.
homeless, and there are some people who are like, "Hey, I want to better myself," and there's really no way to filter that. But we have so much resources to not have that many homeless people. We really, really, really do. So I guess it's just like really disappointing to
You
see
mean
that
like everywhere or like
Everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree.
It's huge. It's like a huge
One,
thing.
I was thinking about it the other day, and it's like, if you're like if you're like a billionaire, say, I think you have an obligation to like, and not even spend your own money. Like, imagine if like Trump, if they're like, all right, we're gonna start a charity, and Trump's
The
gonna.
president.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
The
up.
president.
Well, no, and what if
let's
it was
let's
like,
come up with a more realistic situation.
okay, what if it was like Biden has to babysit like at Chuck E. Cheese or something, and we're raising money. You know what I mean? Or like Trump has to suck a dick, and we're
Suck a
gonna
dick
we're
for
gonna like.
one
I bet
living.
they would raise like $1 billion, and then all Trump
Yeah.
has to do is suck a dick. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like
you know
it's
what they
like,
say?
dude, you
It's
can.
not
Hey,
that hard.
Garrett,
It's not
Garrett,
that
is
hard.
it-
One
Is
day.
it really
Garrett.
not?
A blowjob is still a job. You be nice.
I mean, that's what I'm
Holy
saying though. Is it's
fuck.
like, dude, I mean, put your homophobia aside and suck a dick for $1 billion. Like,
One.
we could clean up somewhere.
A blowjob is still a job.
That's
I'm gonna
why they
text Shayna
call
that
it a
right
job.
now.
That's don't.
Dude, one of my favorites. Like, do you guys remember the movie Pineapple Express?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
it's one of the
I
best.
loved was it like Will Poulter or whatever? He's like that high school kid, and like he's like hitting like, and Seth Rogen's.
Oh,
high
last
school
week we were working out. You left your shorts in my
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
But
He's
my
like, what the
favorite-
fuck?
Yeah, my favorite line from that. I used to say it whenever I used to have to go to work. I was like, "Oh, time to suck today's dick," And he's like, "You."
He's like, that's Clark, man. He's
suck."
real cool. He's real cool. I like him. Yeah.
But I used to go to work and I'd be like, "Time to suck today's dick," and all my roommates would look at me and they'd be like, What are you
It's-
doing? Are you,
it's-
is
You're
this
sucking dick without me?
is this an exhibition? Can we watch?
It's so good though. Like it's like such a like because I love that movie. I think I saw it when it came out, and I was probably like 13,
Well, it came out in like what, 2010?
2008, and it was
Oh.
like I didn't really get it. I did not like it, but I didn't think it was that funny because when you're a kid, you know, you watch something, you're like, I don't really get it. But I watched it again as like 18-year-old, and I was like, this is one of the best fucking comedies. Like it's so fucking funny.
It's so
Like Franco and
good.
Rogan, just like the full circle shit, like how it starts off with the Bill Hader scene, and they're in that like underground vault, and that whole scene's great.
Yeah.
And then at the fucking end, the grow house is the same underground bunker. It's like,
Love it.
and I just love how like they play into like the weed paranoias really well. Like they'll be like he's like, no, I use a bong, it filters out all the addictive shit. You know, and like
yeah,
and
like,
like,
okay.
and they're like in the woods, and they're like, we have to break our phones because they can triangulate us or whatever. And it's like they actually end up doing that. Like it's, you know what I mean? It's like all the paranoia shit like that they just play into then actually ends up happening. Like he's like, he's
Literally.
gonna find the joint, he's gonna smoke it. He's like, that's Pineapple Express in here. Like they're gonna find it, and then the guy actually like finds it, like that's Pineapple Express in here. Like it was, dude. It's just such a good movie.
It was hilarious, but it's kind of sad that like the fact that they're not friends anymore. Oh, you
Who-
want some more?
Oh
I
yeah,
got you.
sure. Who's not friends anymore?
Rogan.
In real life?
Rogan and Frankie.
Wait, when?
That's
Since
good.
when? Have you seen fucking The Interview? The movie The Interview?
That's a good one.
I love that
That's
movie.
probably
Wait,
That's
their
a good
last
one.
project together.
Really?
Katy Perry.
Well,
it's
It's been-
so fucking funny, dude.
Well, what happened? Did something like specific happen, or
yeah, like. you
Wait,
guys
what
are-
happened?
You guys are fucking with me, right?
no?
I'm
I swear to
actually
God,
not.
I didn't know.
Okay, so Franco had a lot of
Oh,
Me Too, like
was it-
sexual,
yep, mhm.
and
With children.
Rogan was just
Ugh.
like
Or not children, but like.
Which,
un-
with women.
that's great.
She
With
meant
children,
women.
or
Sorry, I meant
Not
sorry.
children,
I'm,
but-
okay,
it
I
wasn't the
can you cut
chub
that part
she
out.
was looking for.
Can you-
It was the
can you cut
the
that part
wuh.
out? I meant with women.
But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I am unfortunately he's had some really not great situations come to light, and
Yeah.
Rogan's just like, I want nothing to do with you. Which is
Yeah.
honestly though, like, how bad is it if
Well,
your
if-
best
yeah,
friend
right.
doesn't want anything to do with you?
Literally.
Like that speaks volumes.
And when was that was like 2 years ago at least, right?
I mean, like, look at Ashton Kutcher, all right? He fucking
Oh,
stuck up for Danny
yeah.
Masterson. He's like, he's a good guy. And Rogan's just like, yeah, no, fuck Franco. I
No,
don't know.
literally.
He's like, who's this?
yeah,
I don't know him.
No,
Well, and
literally, that's so true.
The like Scientology shit of all those that 70 show cast
Mhm.
members, like
Mhm.
Scientology shit is weird anyway. But yeah, I just feel like I also don't trust Rogan as much anymore. Like he's like, dude, the houseplant brand, that shit's cool, but it's like a fucking ashtray that's like $500. Have you guys seen that shit?
No. Wait.
Oh my
Look this
God.
up.
What?
Oh,
I'll
finally,
show you.
finally. We get to
I'll
finally
show you.
pulling Google into this.
Use
Let's
that
fucking
computer.
go. Look at your typing skills.
I also can't
Magnifique.
see.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's like houseplant. Seems cool, right?
Ugh,
Oh, look
he's
at
such-
I'm Seth Rogen, and then it's like, look
I'm
at this
Seth-
ashtray, $160 for an ashtray. Look at the standing ashtray,
Yeah, because he made them by
$300.
hand.
He did not make them.
Yeah, he's a potterer. A
No,
potterist.
these
He
are
likes to throw.
machines.
He likes to throw.
He
But
throws.
I
He
don't
throws
know.
hard.
I think he sold out. I think he sold out pretty hard. Although I will say, This Is the End is like one
It's
of the
fun- that's
craziest
funny,
movies
too.
ever made.
We just watched it the other day.
Yeah, like it was one of, I mean, they've been breaking the fourth wall and satire and all that forever, but that was like, I feel like a change in cinema where it was like, what the fuck is this movie? Because it played into the end of the world apocalypse shit, but it's also like they would include scenes in that movie that they purposely wrote to be like, the censors will ban this scene, but then we'll get away with this scene. And one of them that they actually, it didn't get banned,
And
was
they all
that's why
came
they wrote the
together.
big demon dick scene with Jonah Hill, is because they're like, he's gonna get, that's gonna happen, and they're gonna cut
The
that, but they'll let us keep
demon
the other
dick
shit. And
scene.
the critics were like, that's okay, it's fine, you know.
I love Jay Baruchel in it. Because he's such a little angry Canadian. And I have a soft
Little
spot for
angry
hockey, and I love Canadians.
He's like, well, let's just smoke a pound of weed and eat it out. He's like, I actually can't have gluten.
I can't have.
He's like, you're supposed to shit 6 times a day.
Where'd
He's like,
you
that
hear
can't
that?
possibly be true.
That movie's good. I like that movie. Oh,
You're talking This Is the End, right?
Yeah.
Fuck me, I love that movie. I'm gonna give you my
Michelle-
whole weight, all of
She-
it.
yeah. Do you remember that scene at the start where they're like the pit opens up and the one guy's like, he's like, I'm gonna give you my whole weight,
The
all
guy
of
from
it.
Numbers, he's just hanging on a cliff. I'm gonna give you my whole weight, all of it. I
And he
fucking love
drops
it.
him. He definitely drops
I
him.
think that's the best part of the whole movie. All of it. There's no possible way.
He's like hanging with like one finger. He's like, I'm gonna give you my whole weight. Michelle loves it.
I
It's
just
like-
think that's so funny. It's
Oh.
really good. That's good shit right there.
Are you a big movie person?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
thought you were
I like more
come
horror
for
movies.
that.
You like horror movies?
I love them.
That's my
What's your favorite horror movie?
Have you ever seen Raw?
No.
Oh yes. Isn't it
The French one?
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
fucking gnarly.
that movie's wild.
That was
I
so
haven't heard
fucking
of
gnarly. I really enjoyed the like Pearl, Maxine, and X.
Yeah, those are
I
fun.
think Mia
She's
Goth-
so fucking good.
Dude, she's a trip.
not
Yeah,
gonna
she's
lie.
wild. She's like
Okay.
a born performer. It's like, she was probably the most annoying kid to be around,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
people that are the best actors, I think, are
worst.
probably
The
literally the
absolute
worst.
worst.
To be around. They
Yeah.
just like have to be the center of attention. They just do like really weird shit.
I'm a fucking star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't she
Wait,
have a
wait,
kid
wait,
with
wait.
Shia LaBeouf though?
She's married to him, right?
Yeah, I think
Who?
they have a kid.
Wait, who?
Mia Goth,
Shia LaBeouf.
Wait, they're married?
I think.
Whoa,
so.
yeah. You know, but it's
I bet they have a
also
weird
hey,
house.
if we're gonna talk about the Me Too shit, he and
Oh,
Got in a lot
her
of trouble with FKA
fell in
tricks.
love while they were filming that movie where she was like a child and he was like not a child. It was nymphomania or whatever.
Well,
Ooh, I
was
never
And
he-
saw
so
it.
it's kind of like the Ashton Mila thing where it's like they like played lovers on the show, but she was like actually 14.
Yeah, she was like
And now they're
14.
like-
he was like
yeah.
20 or something.
That's
Yeah.
I mean,
so
that's
true.
happened all
Well, and now
throughout
they're
Hollywood.
married.
Yeah.
Now they're married.
For decades. Like, look at
Yeah.
everyone. Melanie Griffith, fucking married. Like, again, people got groomed. Like,
Elvis
okay,
Yeah.
and
it-
Priscilla.
there's nothing great
Mhm.
about Hollywood. People love it, but like,
Then
Well,
they're
there's just a
all
seedy darkness behind
weirdos
it. Yeah, like
obsessed with themselves and like other people being obsessed with them,
well,
it's-
but I think that they're really the grooming aspect of it is like they talk about it all the time nowadays. It's like on the forefront, like with the P Diddy, the this, the that, the Weinsteins.
Well,
But it's like people almost still ignore it, like oh, it's like that. Maybe we don't know. Like, I think we know at this point.
we're
I think it's
I
way.
been
have an
like that
idea.
for so long that I think like it's like yeah, I think this is real. Like I think this is really happening. I don't know.
oh, I do have one more scary movie. Have you guys ever seen The Green Room?
The Green Room.
You haven't?
I feel like I can see like the cover of the movie, but I don't think so.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you have to watch it. I'm pretty sure it's available on Prime.
Ooh,
It's
we got
so
Prime.
good. Do you remember that one like cute little kid? He died unexpectedly because he got pinned by his Jeep. Anton Yellick.
Oh yeah.
So this is
It,
one
like,
of his
it was-
last movies.
He didn't put it in
has-
park
Wait,
or whatever,
what?
and it just
it like smushed him.
Yeah, and he
What?
su- and
like
he- and he-
slow motion.
well, he like suffocated. He was pinned underneath his car in Hollywood. I think.
What was he in?
Star Trek. He was in Star Trek.
Okay, let's look it up.
Was
What was
yeah,
the name?
well-
Pine?
What was
he's
the
a
name
cutie.
again?
He was such a cutie. Anton Yellick.
Anton
I'm totally
Yelp-
butchering this name.
Yelpin.
Like people are gonna be like, "You dumbass! That's not how you spell his name. That's not how you say his name."
Anton Yellick was an
Star
American
Trek.
actor.
Yeah.
He was in Hearts in Atlantis, Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, he was like big in
Jinx.
Star Trek. But
Okay, so
Yeah,
I need
he
you guys
failed to arrive at
all
rehearsal.
to go home and watch The Green Room. It's fucking awesome.
I
That's one
when
of
you
my.
said
That
the
is.
green room, immediately thought of the Green Mile.
I've
Great
already clicked
movie.
on this apparently.
Not the same.
I know.
It's wild that it's like magical.
Rhonda.
He's
Sorry.
being a very bad dog.
He gets real mad. He knows that we're up to something.
Well, he knows we're
Without
having
him.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he's
go
like,
get
he's so
him.
dumb.
His name should be his middle name is FOMO.
Rhonda FOMO Sanger.
That's how my friend's daughter is.
Yeah. He's pissed. He's fucking pissed.
Upset.
He's so sweet though.
Dude, you put her last name is Slanger. On
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, don't worry. I've seen it many a
That's
times.
fucking funny. That's so funny.
It's so funny because I get to like
Slanger.
I look at your
Hashtag.
driver's license. I like look at like all these different documents of all of yours, and I'm always like, oh, it's so cute.
But her name is Sanger, not
I know.
Slanger.
Well, it was just in that one email.
Well, that's why it's fun. I loved it.
I was
She's
like,
Slanger for life.
I
now.
know. He still says
slangs.
Sanger. And I'm like, Garrett, you know my last name is Sanger.
Do you even know who I am?
No, we're best. We see each other literally every day of our lives. And you still say, my last name is Sanger.
Sanger.
Gay.
I don't think he even. I don't think he even knows my second last name.
That sounds so
Don't wear it out.
Mexican.
It's French. It's French, honey. It's French.
See, s'il vous plaît.
Yes.
Dude, that's hot, Michelle. You need a fucking. I need that tattooed somewhere.
I think it's Scottish. I think my dad is like half native, half Scottish. Some shit like that.
It was funny. I asked my mom. I was like, "What's your middle name?" And she goes, "Yeah, I don't have one." And I go, "Oh, okay."
Heard
Oh.
that. Maybe she's just keeping it to herself
Happy
as a
Baby.
secret.
day.
Happy
They
day.
say drink the seltzer for the job you want.
I will say though, I cannot speak French to save my life. I won't even fucking play when I go over there.
Dude, I grew up, I mean, as a little kid, I spoke French. I went to a French-speaking pre-K and kindergarten. It was called Poussin. But
Poussin.
my
Pussy.
fucking whole family speaks French.
That's all
I
Cher
minored
heard.
in it in college. I don't speak French.
Dude, when I went over there, one of my good friends from college, she goes, "Hey, my boyfriend can't come with me to this wedding. Will you please come with me?" And I was like, "All right,
Those are my
cool."
favorite words.
Like, I was like, "Bet." We went to this beautiful private wedding in a villa in Marseille. It was
Ooh.
right off of Nice, and it was like, I'm telling you, like, I was like, the bride was like an Instagram influencer, so like we couldn't like have our phones out, and I was like, yo, I will never go to any of this shit ever again. Let's fucking party.
Literally.
Yeah, you're just like happy
Literally.
to
In
be
the
there.
south
Yeah.
of France.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's the south of France.
It was the south of France. It was 4th of July too. Like we like had so many cool photos. But what was funny
Wait,
about
do they
it?
do anything for 4th of July there?
Yeah, they fucking partied.
Really?
No,
the
they don't.
Americans did. The
Yeah.
Americans party absolutely anywhere when it's 4th of
we're
July.
Literally.
USA, USA. No,
So
it
like,
was
what is they doing? What are you?
it was actually so funny though because like I was like, hey, there's not a direct flight to France to Nice, so we should totally stop in Madrid, get over your jet
Totally.
lag, and then we'll go to Nice. And I had an alternative motive because I just wanted to go see my friends in Madrid. So she's like, I'm not gonna go out. I was like, okay, fine, I'll go out. You go to bed. I'll bye. Bye 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 bye. And I made it. Oh God. And I accidentally traveled with a joint the entire time.
They
Oh,
didn't
I got the
know,
wedding
we
planner
didn't
high.
know.
Before the wedding, I was like, guys, I have a joint on me. And my friend's like, how fucking dare you bring this? And I was like, I totally
As I
forgot
live
about
and
it.
breathe.
And I was like, I got through 3 airports. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. And the wedding planner was like, so are you going to smoke it? And I was like, do you want to smoke it with me?
Bitch.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm stressed.
Dude, we went to Portugal after that, and I got so drunk one night that I lost our Airbnb keys and I lost my phone.
Was everyone pissed at you?
Michelle's like, I know that all too well.
That's a me move for sure.
Yeah, that's a Michelle
Good.
move.
I'm not gonna be left with the keys. I will.
Oh,
I would never.
never
I
again,
would
baby.
never be
Never.
trusted with
Never
their
again.
Never.
She's lost about 27 pairs.
No,
in the
I
past
lost
week.
keys one time. Went to Friggity one time. I lost the keys.
It wasn't
We were
just
rolling
that,
down on the
baby.
pavement parking lot on Molly.
Our backs
I lost
were
the
on
keys.
the ground.
Dude, Courtney was very upset with me, and I'll never forget. Some really nice guy was just like, "You guys could sleep at my place since you can't get into yours." So like we
Some
literally
really
like
nice
I woke
guy.
up like I like literally like we
Some
woke up
really nice
and I'm like
guy.
I am
Too
in
nice,
so
almost.
much trouble. And my ex-boyfriend, like, it was so funny. I was like trying to log into my Gmail, and they're like, "Oh, we sent a text verification to your phone," and I was like, "I don't have the fucking phone."
Dude, I've fucking been there, done that.
Yep. Dude, it
How
was
many
so
times
bad. I was
twice
like
that?
crying. And like, wait. The nice Portuguese man was like, "You don't have to cry." He goes, "Stop expending so much energy."
Lay your head on my lap.
Like, yeah. He's like, and also too.
Come here, come here.
No, I finally got access to it, and I'll never forget. My ex, I like messaged him. I was like, "Hey, I lost my phone. I lost the keys to this." He goes, "Wow, we're gonna have to have a serious talk when you get home." I was like,
Okay,
"Oh,
Daddy."
wait. It gets better because I was like, "Yep, I lost my phone." He goes, "All right, here you go. You get an Amazon." Amazon used to have their own phones. So I got an Amazon Fire phone.
Fire.
It was fucking garbage. And mind you, this is like 2 weeks before Lollapalooza. So I was like, I'm gonna get a new phone at Lollapalooza because all these dumbass kids, like
Fuck them
they
kids.
fucking they're free phones everywhere.
What year was this?
2018.
Oh my god, that was the year before I worked for the first
Mhm.
time with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll
People
never
do. It's like a kids festival, not in like a weird way. Like it's for the kids. Like Perry Farrell, when he made it, it was like I want it to be like a people bring their
Oh.
kids are excited to go, and so that's kind of why the age range is so like it's like fucking 13 to 17 is like the most popular age range. 'cause-
School rock.
Well, it was really funny
Fuck them
because
kids.
I found like 4 different phones, and I was like, "Ooh, which one of these are gonna be mine?" And he like my ex left for work, and he goes, "Don't touch any of the phones." And I'm like, "Well,
That's
why did
me.
why did you save them if one of them wasn't gonna be mine?" He goes, "You don't know what you're doing." So one of my engineer buddies who lived in London, I was like, "Hey, can you teach me how to break into this phone?" He goes, "Yeah, done, got it." Like broke into it, and then I was like, "Oh, look, I got a new phone. This guy could go fuck himself."
Yes,
Just
dude.
used it,
That's just
like-
so annoying. That's so
Or did you
annoying.
like change the carrier, or you just like I'm just gonna use this phone until he shuts it off?
Dude, it's like it's fine. That phone.
I mean, this was before, like, this was 7 years ago, so
Yeah.
phones back then, it was, like, not how it is now. Now they, like, sell you your phone, like, they, like, lease you your phone now. You guys know, like, how it's, like, you pay it off every month until 3 years go by?
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
genius, but it's,
yeah, you
like,
just have to keep making a payment on a new phone.
well, and that's what I'm
consistently,
saying is, like,
always.
as
'Cause
soon
they're
as it's
all, like,
paid
a
off, they're like,
grand.
now your phone's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But it was like back in the day, you used to go, "Oh, I'm eligible for an upgrade.
I
I get a
was
free
very-
phone."
I used to have to get a new phone. I was on the phone with Sprint every fucking 4 months for an hour at a time consistently because I would always put my phone through the washer. It was a regular occurrence.
I can believe that.
My
Little
phone.
lies.
I can
did-
believe that.
I've been doing my own fucking laundry since I was in the 3rd grade,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I washed. I'm telling ya, so many fucking cell phones. So I was very familiar with the Sprint website, I was very familiar with like the codes I needed to memorize. I knew the exact
I am not surprised at all.
I knew the price. I knew the price of the. It was like, it was a lot. It was a lot. I had a lot of razors.
One time I
Lot
went.
razors.
I was at a lake where it was somebody's like party or something, and I was like, I go in the lake because like I was a fat kid, so I was like with my shirt on
Were you
still.
a fag?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so I had
don't
like all my
believe
clothes
you.
on still.
We want photos.
Just ask
I've
any of my
seen
close
photos.
friends.
You were never that fat. Any photos I've seen, you were never that fat.
I mean, well, I'm not like, not to compare people's fatness, but I was fucking fat for sure. Like I was. I mean, I was.
He's like,
dude.
yeah, I'm so fucking fat. Did you see Uncle Stu, that little twink?
That
Yeah. Fucking twink his ass out, you know.
Uncle Stu is teeny. Uncle Stu is goals.
But no, I went in the
No.
with your shirt on as you do when you're a fat kid, and so I had my shirt on and my shorts on. I was in the lake, and like 30 minutes in, I was like, my phone, you know, back when you used to put shit in rice. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Where you would, like,
Honestly,
pray?
it
Oh my
works.
god,
It works.
dude.
It's like 2 days of like rice, and you're like, you
Plenty
wait,
of
and then
rice.
you cram all the kernels out, you know,
Hope
and
to
you're like,
God.
you just hit the end button and you're holding it down. You're like, please.
Dude,
turn
your
it on.
charge port,
My mom's gonna
perfectly
kill me.
fits 1 grain of rice,
Yeah.
1 horizontal grain of rice.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
You
one
can't get that
time-
last grain of rice.
It's that medium grain.
You have to break
Yes.
it.
Medium grain.
Yeah.
Don't do the extra long. Don't do the short.
Dude,
It just-
one time,
watch.
it was my birthday. It was my 22nd birthday, and Bethany came to Madison for the weekend, and she like had some shit to do the next day, and her her dad, we like went out, and we like woke up the next day, and her dad called me, and he was like, dude, like, let me talk to Beth. And I was like, okay. And then like they talked, and her phone was gone. Like, that's why he called me. Her phone was gone. And we're like, dude, where the fuck is your phone? And I don't think Find My Friends was like a thing.
No,
So
not
we
even
were-
close.
We were rummaging through our fucking 500 square foot apartment, rummaging. Like, we both like were like still drunk from the night before. And we're looking, and she was like, well, I feel like, she was like, I remember dropping it in a puddle. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay.
Everybody
was
find
like-
every puddle.
Yeah. And I was like,
The
okay.
toilet.
I was like, if we dropped it in a puddle, what would we do? And she literally looked at me, and she went straight to the cabinet and looked in all the rice. Wasn't in the rice. She grabbed, my sister had like this, it was like, make like a hot chocolate cupcake in like a mug. It was like an instant hot chocolate.
Oh, I used to make cakes
Like
in mugs.
powder?
That's
It was
how fat I
powder.
was, guys. Is I would make little mini cakes in a mug and microwave it.
Her
True story.
phone was in the hot chocolate little cup.
Oh my God.
Of like the instant, like little fucking. It was
There's like,
it was
Like
oh,
not
it
rice.
was
there's
literally
cake in her phone.
yes, it was hot
She
chocolate
made
powder.
cake in her phone.
She just made it
and
worse.
we were like, dude, I was like, I don't remember you doing that. And she's
Wait,
like,
you
"I
mean
don't
she
remember you doing-"
microwaved it in the cake batter mix?
No, like
Oh.
she put it in there thinking that it was rice.
So she just chocified her fucking phone.
Yeah, and her dad called me and was like, Bethany's supposed to be home. And I was like, it's a 2.5-hour drive. She's not making it. Like,
Honey,
honey.
she is not
Listen,
coming home.
I know it's your birthday, but she's here with me.
Well,
It
that
was her dad's birthday.
No, it's her birthday.
well,
Sure,
remember
it's
But
my birthday.
But she had something to do back home, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
That's fucking funny.
that
That's
moment
so
though,
bad.
like it's when I remember I told you guys, my buddy, when I was in Houston like 4 years ago, we were drunk at our buddy's apartment pool, and he goes,
That's a good way to start a story.
"What?"
It's like that one song, T-Pain. Drink, jump.
Buy you a drink.
Drink. So we jump up. No, so.
Anyways, continue.
No,
I'm sorry.
it was just funny because he like I was like, your phone's one of the waterproof ones, right? And I go, yeah, and he just goes dunk, and he just throws it in the pool.
Water resistant. It's water resistant.
But it was like, yeah, it was cracked, you know, and so it was like it just broke the phone. But I had to drive from Ryan's apartment to here, and it was like in
You're
the
using
age
a
of
real
GPS. But no, yeah, I fully was like leaving his house where it was like I mean, you're old enough, I know. But
Okay, calm down, sir. Calm the
Everybody-
fuck down.
Everybody take it down a
I just
notch.
mean,
All right,
like-
sir, Garrett.
Because
All right, I think we have to throw bows.
We've all seen a map or two.
well, that's what I
alright?
mean. Is like you just have to print them out.
I know you're old enough.
You just have to print out directions.
According
and-
to
MapQuest.
No.
Shout out MapQuest.
MapQuest.
This podcast is sponsored by MapQuest.
Yeah, where you would have to go, okay, and I go that far and then I take a right, and you memorize like right, left, and how many miles. Now, it's like you literally just type it in and it tells you live action. Like you used to have to go. I think I've gone like
Yeah.
6.5 miles now. I think it's time that I take this left. You know.
It'd be so bad,
But-
dude. I zone out so fucking hard on the road. I mean, I need like a buzz. I need to stay. I mean, I hold my phone directly in front of my face for the whole time when I have
Oh
the
my
map.
gosh.
I mean,
She
that's
held
true.
Adrian,
it.
you should see her. She's like this.
Well, I
Well,
don't
no,
have
it's
I
just
don't
on
have
the
a holster
wheel.
for my phone, so I just have to hold it in my hand on the wheel. So everybody's obsessed with me, saying that I'm staring at my phone, but I'm just holding it and the wheel at the same time, and it's just convenient that I can see
But
it.
it
She's
was
got
really
vape,
fucking
phone.
funny because
Yeah.
she was holding it the whole way up to two-step, and Garrett was like, he said something about holding it right there, and she's like, I'm not even looking at it. Like it's just like for me to like do 10 and 2, and we're like, yeah, and we like had a conversation, and all of a sudden.
Well, she puts it down then because I said something.
Yeah,
So
she
she's like,
puts
all right, I'll
it
put
down
it
on her
down.
lap, and we were like in a conversation, and then she picks it back up, and she was like, "That was the turn we were supposed to make." And it's because Garrett's
missed
bitch
it.
ass said a goddamn word.
I need it
When
right
it
here.
was,
I need to
it's
hold
one of those
it right
highway
here.
ones where you like now you go
and it
add
was
10
like
minutes to
now
your
it added 9
Dude,
minutes.
The
It's- we
fucking
may as well
highways. The
Then she had the
fucking
nerve to
highways
stop for
here
vape pods.
are-
You hate it?
Yes, it does not make sense.
It doesn't. It's always a turn
Babe,
around, a
super-
roundabout.
I always think, I'm always like, oh my God, do I think I could live in a different city? And I go, no, Chicago's exactly where I belong because I'm telling you guys, we could flip our own highways there, but like the
What are they
highways
even
here.
called here? It's called like a fucking frontage road or some shit, right?
Well, that's
the
just
feeder?
that's like
Feeder.
Feeder?
no, they're called frontage roads. But the thing about Chicago is it burned down like it turned in the 19th century, so they
and they put it on a
restructured
fucking
it.
grid. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually like amazingly planned because the whole fucking shit basically burned down, and they're like, all right, now we got to rebuild, and there's like 4 diagonal streets in the whole fucking city.
Milwaukee,
And-
Clark,
Bam.
Elston.
The green, the blue.
She
The
knows a
red, the
little bit
yellow.
about the blue line and the green line. I bought a fresh new venture card.
Oh
I
my
was like,
fucking god.
don't
Gerber,
worry,
Bus.
baby.
Gerber, can we talk about that fucking morning whenever we
Well,
rode?
yeah, we can. So it was probably, I think it was like day 3 or 4, probably day 4, and we're on the green line, and you know how it is. And so it was like, all right,
Ghetto as
I'm
fuck.
sitting there, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, for sure, I'm gonna. And so I like a true Chicagoan, I wasn't gonna fucking throw up on the train.
It was us
So
like
I was
two
like,
other
I'll be
people
right
on
back.
this
And
train
she's
cart.
like, what's going on? And I just walk to the joining doors and I just open up. Nah.
No, he didn't. He's just, there was no trash. There was no fucking.
Oh, you're talking about
opening.
day 2.
Yeah, he
Day
was
2 is
like-
just this. Look at my face.
He was gray.
Oh, no.
He was absolutely gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just like standing by himself, just like at the end of it, and he's just like holding it all in. And then we got off, and he was like 6 times.
I swallowed my puke 6 times.
times.
Well, because I'm not a fucking asshole. I'm not gonna leave a
6
mess
times.
for someone else to clean up.
6
I-
times.
I'm a champion for that.
Hey,
you
for the
know?
record. There was a
I would have
time.
exploded. I would have exploded and just laid down,
Literally.
and just like
There was a
turned
time when
into
I lived
water.
in Tampa. Fortunately, I had like kind of a similar story. I had to puke so bad that I puked in my red Solo cup that was in front of me. I rolled down the window and I did one of these. And I kept repeating. And by the fourth time, the cab driver finally realized what I was doing. And was like, what the fuck?
It's ice. It's ice. I gotta get rid of my ice. I don't need so much ice.
I
And
would
we
have
got
been.
dropped off in such a ghetto part of Tampa. Like, it was bad.
Well,
And
isn't
I,
Tampa like it's? I don't want to call it ghetto because I've never been there, but it's not like
Just silently
it's not one of the
puking into a
nicer
solo
cities.
cup.
I
I imagine you in the front seat for some reason.
It was, I was in the front seat because I love to sit in the front seat. And I was being so like,
He's
I
like,
get
how does she have
carsick.
so
I
much
get
liquid in
carsick.
that cup?
Literally.
and like, and I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to
Just
hold it
sad.
together, and I'm just like rolling down the thing. And I was like,
That's crazy. I just need some air.
You got to do it. You
I
got
just
to do
need
it.
some air.
Well, I mean, it's like that's what an adult would do.
okay,
though,
for
you
the
know?
record, I was part of a Jewish sorority.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm Mexican. Like,
No.
that is the funniest. That is the funniest part about it. I'll never forget. I called my mom. Was like, so I got rushed, and I think I'm gonna join this Jewish sorority. Like, I didn't understand what the Star of David was there, but they're like, oh, naturally we are Jewish, but at this like chapter, we don't really care because there's not enough. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, cool. The kids that I
Shabbat
went to college
shalom.
with were
Shabbat shalom.
all so fucking rich. They all were Cape Cod, New York, New Jersey, and I was like,
These are the girls I want
They're
to
like-
network with.
They're like, this is our friend who doesn't
baby.
wear
These
Cape
are
Cod. We let her in though.
girls.
We let her in.
yeah. And it was funny because they're all like, oh my God, you're from the Midwest? Oh, that's so unique.
Chicago.
Bitch.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So I can do a keg stand. Watch me.
Yeah.
Like, she's cool.
Yeah.
She's like,
And they're
cool.
like, okay, cool. I honestly, I want an egg toss for them. So like, they're just like, all right,
The
cool.
egg
You do.
toss.
I'm very competitive when it comes to like
I can
anything.
tell that.
I was gonna say.
I've
Yeah,
never
I
seen you
get
be
that vibe.
competitive, but I could feel, I could know that already for sure.
There's been a lot of good stories of me, and like sometimes when like the competitive edge comes out, I go like, oh, fuck,
Do you
I
ever
gotta
get like
stop.
overtly mad, like too mad competitive?
No, because like
Oh,
once
I
I
do.
realize I'm gonna lose, I'm just like,
It's fine. Everything's fine.
oh,
It's okay.
why? No, I think that like sometimes that's when I go cuddle my dog.
You
And
just
I'm
like accept it.
whatever.
You're like, well, I'm gonna just pretend like I didn't care now. It's like still care deep
I
down.
know. And that's when
It's
like I
wasn't
go
even trying.
I go home. I go home and I just sit with like I sit in my bed and I have my dog and then I like yell at my dad. I was like, you should have done better. You had 54 years here and you did not help me out.
Mm.
Just
Enough.
like just dragging him in a 3-legged race. You're like, come on.
What the
Come on.
fuck? I know. My mom is
like,
not
"You tripped
sporty
me."
whatsoever.
Mhm.
Okay, how's this? So I used to get so riled up that do you guys remember the song Stacy's Mom?
Yeah.
Fountains
of
Wayne.
Wayne.
Classic.
Yeah, Fountains of
Classic.
Wayne.
Fountains
You know
of
what else
Wayne.
rhymes with Stacy's mom?
Ace's mom.
Oh.
Gerber.
Dude,
nailed it.
my mom, one of my like big basketball games.
Ace's mom has got it going
Okay,
on.
sure. It's not
Yes,
karaoke.
yes. No, that's exactly what happened. She wore this like fucking giant white jacket, and I had to get pulled out of the game because I like was getting so bothered.
Was that in the Gloria's
Mom,
got her
your
groove
jacket
back
is too hot.
phase?
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
I bet your
With
mom's
the
so
fucking
cool.
corset and the
Yeah.
white jacket, you look like Cruella Deville.
Did she smoke
I
cigarettes?
forgot about the corset.
With the long
I just
filter.
yeah, I picture her with just like some Virginia Slims, just like
Oh, I want when we have children, I'm going to smoke Virginia Slims at
after
our
the
children's
children.
baseball
After
games.
the children. She's like, just one.
Ooh.
Just one.
At their baseball games, Virginia Slims, big glasses.
There was a time where I got kicked out of the house. My mom, once in a blue man, she'd be like, I need you out of the house. I was like, For what? She's like, I'm usually out of the house. You need to be out of the house.
I give you your space.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, fine. And unfortunately, it kind of layered up with a weekend that there was a hockey tournament in town. I'm a total puck slut. And I fucking love it. I love hockey players. You're sweaty, you're grimy, you're nasty.
Puck slut.
Perfect.
One
Puck
of
slut.
my first Facebook statuses that got like 40 likes was I was like, I solved. Yeah, because that was a lot back then. I was like, I solved all my dating problems, guys. I'm gonna become a hockey player.
100%. Like, again, it's a unique little culture. But I remember, like, my friend and I had this super hot top. It was like, it was nice in the front, but it was like tied in the back. It was real, like, skanky. But I had Buddha shoes. Like, there was literally Buddhas on my shoes.
What? That
Yes.
sounds awesome.
I was a big fan, except we had to
I
go
was
to,
a big fan of Buddha.
except I had to go to church with her family on that Sunday. So I was like, oh, okay. So I had one of those big ass Betsy Johnson purses. And I was like, okay, so my mom kicked me out, but I could sneak in. I sneak into my house all the time. I jumped over the fence. I jumped over the fence dressed up as like a total sleut with a fucking bag of liquor bottles. There's like Corralejo tequila. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, it was clinking. The bag was clinking.
Trying
And
to
all of
sneak
a
in.
sudden,
Don't
yeah.
mind me.
Yeah. And out of the one
Just
time,
the necessities.
my mom just goes, Adriana, what the fuck are you doing? And I just
I
stopped.
told you I need
and I
space.
turned around. And
Clink,
there
clink,
she
clink,
is.
clink,
Yeah,
clink.
yeah. And there she is standing with like the fucking guy that she's dating that I wasn't allowed to meet. And I was like, what are you doing outside?
It's like you
Like
caught her, but
roommates,
she's
like full roommates.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Dude,
yeah.
And it was so funny because my friend Alyssa is just looking at me like,
back.
no fucking way did this happen. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to my room
I
downstairs.
need my church clothes.
I'm going.
I
yeah.
need my Sunday's best.
Yeah, dude, I fucking put my grandma sweater on.
Sorry.
And then my mom was like, she goes, well, you have to fucking meet him now. And I was like, yeah, I think I do. I'm sorry. I couldn't wear what I was wearing. And she's just like, you're a fucking idiot.
It's just funny because it's like you accidentally caught her, but you're like clinking, your backpack's clinking, and she's like, what are you doing? You're like, well, what are you doing?
Yeah. Dude, and that's how it's been. Like, I'm telling you, the amount of times like where like I've trashed my fences, my friends. Like, I had a group of friends called the Holy Rollers, and they actually believe that I didn't drink.
Were
And
they
I was
roller
fucking-
derby queens or what?
Dude,
Yeah.
and they straight up showed up at one of my house parties. They're like, what is this? And I was like, I'm not drunk. It's fine. I just want to provide a safe space for my friends.
What a networker.
That's beautiful.
I know. I honestly, like, in all fairness, I was absolutely the devil. Like, my mom, she'd get really excited. Like, she's just like, I get a lot of compliments about you. I don't understand. And I said that. I was like, well, I am your daughter. So,
Yeah.
but like, straight up, I had 3 different names in high school. And my mom didn't believe me. She goes, I don't believe that you're actually, like, doing what you're supposed to do. And I was like, I am on it because I know you're going to beat the shit out of me. So, like, it's funny because, like, everyone's like, oh my God, like, how are you so successful? I was like, yeah, my mom would fucking kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
She's tiny. I'm bigger than her. But we have thrown bows. And she doesn't care what shitty move she has to pull. She will beat the shit out of me. So,
You will respect my authority.
right, yeah. And so she called my counselor. And she's like, has Adriana called y'all? Has she done anything? And the counselor's all like, I have no idea who you're talking about. I don't know her. I don't think she's ever been in here.
She doesn't
I'm
even
very
go to
nervous.
the school.
Yeah. And my mom's freaking out. She's like cussing up a storm and all this. And then finally, the counselor is like pulling up stuff, and she goes, "Wait a minute, are you talking about Ace?" And my mom lost it. She goes, "That is not her fucking given name. Her name is Adriana. And this is bullshit. Is she okay?" And like the counselor was like, "Yeah, dude, she's like above and beyond. She hangs out with me." Because my best friend's mom was the assistant principal. So whenever I didn't want to go to a class, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go hang out with Miss Stacy." I was like, "Miss Stacy, I don't like this teacher. Can we just?" And
What was your third nickname then?
so it was Ace K, Ace Koziel, and Adriana Koziel.
Oh, okay. So they doubled the Ace up, but it was just Ace K or Ace Kozio.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people got very confused by it. A lot of people. And like
Was you've been Ace for a while then though.
a lot since I've been 5.
Where did it come from?
It came, the first sports that I ever played was T-ball. And we had another Adriana on the team. Bitch. I know.
Ah.
But my dad was the coach, and he goes, "Hey, like, we have to think of a different name for you." He goes, "My great uncle, his nickname was Ace."
Oh,
A-
okay.
And his full name was Aloysius.
That's an
That's a
amazing
Polish name for
name.
sure.
Oh, trust me. Well, it's okay. So it's really funny that, like, yes, it is a total Polish name. So they called him Ace, and he's like, "We should call you Ace." And I was like, "Okay, great." And my cousin, who got married in January, him and I are thick as thieves. His middle name is Aloysius.
That's crazy.
It is, and I'm telling you guys,
Aloysius.
like, we are the best of friends. So during his wedding, they they're like, "Oh, we also want to celebrate with those who are not with us." The first names were Richie, which is my dad's name, and I was like, "Oh, he called out my dad. I'm so happy." And then he goes, "Ace," and I'm like, "I'm alive. I'm here." It was really funny because all of his friends, like, they came up to me, they're like, "We thought you died last night."
Oh my god.
That's a legendary name though.
Yeah.
I love names with some chutzpah, you know?
Aloysius is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it spells it too is like people look at it and they're like, "I don't know how to say
I'm
that."
not even gonna
Yeah.
try.
Okay, it's ALY. You can do SIOUS.
Aloysius. Like precious.
Precious.
But Allah. Wish.
I
Aloysius.
Us.
know. And so here's the funny part is that, like, I get people and they're like, "Well, how do you say your name?" And I was like, "It doesn't matter." And they're like, "No, I want to know. Is it Adriana or is it Adriana?" And I go, "It really does not matter."
You're not saying it right.
Yeah, like neither way is correct. And they're like, "No, but really, tell me what can I say this correct?" And I was like, "Okay, fuck it. You want to do this? You want to go down this route? It's Adriana. You know how to fucking roll your R's? Can you roll your R's on a single syllable? You probably fucking can't. So call me Ace. Let's keep it short. Let's keep it sweet. Let's keep it simple."
Yeah.
It's
You
one.
want to
It's
respect
good
me?
too.
Call me what I want you to call me.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like my one buddy who he ended up flaking, but I text and he's like he hasn't texted me back yet, and I was like, no, that's a girl. Ace is a girl. Because he just figured Ace was like, it's like, oh, that's clearly a dude. It's
But
like,
since
oh,
he answered
she's
your
a
emails,
badass,
you could
but
see your face on the little email.
Yeah. Well, it's actually funny that you say that because in Florida, I finally found something with the name Ace on it. And I got so excited. It was like a beautiful shell. And I was like, I literally could not care how expensive this is going to be. I'm getting this. And the woman is all like, "Oh my God, you're so excited. Is this for your boyfriend?"
Bitch.
And I was like,
Bitch.
"No, it's for me.
I'm kind
It's
of like a
me."
cool girl.
I'm a badass.
I'm kind of like a
bitch.
fucking cool girl.
I'm my own boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Comically enough, like I was like, "No, it's mine." She goes, your name is Ace? It's usually a guy's name. And I was like,
Thank
well,
you
so
for
is
saying
Wyatt.
that.
Did you get all Latina on her? You're like, hold on.
Yeah. And that's the best when I get to go like,
A lot of shaking,
I have
a lot
extra
of back and
muscles
forth.
in my
yeah.
neck. Actually.
do you not see the way that my hair
Yeah.
whips back and forth?
This is a 24-inch weave.
The ponytail
okay?
goes all the way around. It makes a 360.
Yeah, when you said you got it from playing t-ball, I thought you were gonna say volleyball because like ace, like it's an ace, but
So I played volleyball, and it worked out.
I bet you were good at volleyball.
they're
I
like
was
that's where
very
she got her
good.
name.
Bump, sit, spot. You know?
Bump said ace. It was like
yeah,
boom.
I mean, it was funny.
I bet you called plays.
Comically enough, my dad refereed. All right, so he refed basketball, football, and he umpired baseball.
So you get a good dad, a very present dad.
Oh, my dad he kicked me out of one of his baseball games.
That's hilarious.
While
But
you were
no-
playing?
No,
Oh,
when I was a spectator. But no, like there's a reason. One of the guys that was reffing one of my volleyball games, he goes, "Are you related to Richie Coleshill?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my dad." He goes, "I umpire with him all the time. I got you." And I kid you not, we got so many calls that game, and I was like, "This is so fucked up."
no, because my dad used to umpire for our little league games too,
Yeah.
and he was fair for sure. But I remember there was a time I'll never forget it where when like it's fucking little league, so like the pitcher was failing and they just kept walking people, but I was catching and my dad was umpiring, and we walked another guy in, and it was just like, you know what I mean? It's like, this sucks. But the kid did not step on home plate, and I was like to my dad, like I was like, I'm just asking, like he stepped right there and he didn't step on home plate, and he's like, yeah, I mean you can tag him and he's out. And so I was like, all right. And I tagged him and he's like, out, and then the other fucking coach knows my dad. So he was freaking out. He's like, you told him to fuck you.
It's not that serious.
Like, yeah, he was like, you
Yeah.
told your son
What are
that
they
the
fucking
guy
8
missed
years
the
old?
home plate. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm like a 10-year-old and I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, I asked him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like that, like it's like, oh, I bet he's just helping out his son. And it was like, no, dude. I was like, I'm on top of this shit. I'm like, can I tag him out? He's like, yeah. And he's like, you coached him to tag the guy, and I'm like, you guys just walked in
People-
6 runs. Can you let us have this? Like, it
get
was
so
legitimate.
fucking
Like,
are
crazy.
wild.
Yeah. Dude,
people
growing
get
up,
at kids games too.
dude,
like,
Texas athletics, I mean, I guess it's probably the fucking same, like, everywhere.
it's
I
not,
feel like
baby. Texas
Midwest-
athletics are weird.
Texas
weird.
athletics, it's like, I'm talking every single day of high school athletics, it was like somebody had to throw up or else we weren't done.
Oh shit.
It was fucked up. I fucking hated it. And I'm not like that. I'm just not very competitive. I'm like not, and it was like horse shit how hard we had to go.
Yeah.
It was, and I'm also a bullshitter. I only did 9th grade athletics. I quit. I did band, so I didn't have to do athletics after 9th grade because it was
Yeah.
like so intense. But middle school athletics was that way too. It was like
it's a Texas thing though,
fucking
baby. Like,
unreal.
Like,
And
and
know
like,
that I got like the medal for being the most athletic in my middle school.
dude, we would not have been friends.
That's fair.
We
That is
just
fair.
wouldn't.
Well, okay.
yeah, that was my
well,
fat
let's-
days where I would like walk as much as I could in the mile. Like, I'm like, fuck this
You're
shit.
a hot Cheeto girl.
3 more
with,
I love
times.
with the Cookie Monster.
I'm like, you
pajama
gotta tell me I
pants.
gotta run around this track 3 more times.
So my dad
Dude.
was umpiring for one of my best friends at the time for her younger brother, and her dad was the coach. And I made the mistake once because I was sitting right behind him. He called a strike. I go, Dad, are you sure that was a strike? And he just turned around and he goes, strike. Like he was like,
He's
Dead set, like-
screw you.
and I got my fucking ass beat after that because
Ace.
no, like dude, like he came up to me, he grabbed me by the collar, and he goes, "You never fuck." And like I wanted to question him because I was like, I want this team to win. I want to like, throw it out and all this. Again, hang on. Listen to the story. And like he just fucking grabbed me by the collar. He goes, "Go in the fucking truck and wait for me." And I was like,
I want to be that.
"Oh,
That's the dad I want to be.
Yep. So wait. So it gets better. So finally,
What have you done?
I finally got out of middle school. I finally got out of high school. I'm now in college, and I go to one of my dad's games, and my dad had a very small strike zone, and
Yeah.
he kept it fair, and this pitcher was just a fucking asshole. He was 13 years old. He was a pitcher.
What a
Fucking
fucking loser.
asshole.
He was and he was so pissed because he thought he was like the next
Fucking
Clayton
loser.
Kershaw. Like he was like, yeah, I'm it. I
13
got
years
it.
old.
I'm coming for the Cy Young Award.
The only
5'3".
person in my way is this fucking umpire, and he my dad was calling ball, so like his father, who was the coach of the team, pulled him out, and the kid throws his helmet, is fucking fuck that fucking guy, and I like got super defensive
Damn.
because he's talking about my dad.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hey, you are a fucking piece of shit," and I went off. I went completely off. I was like, "You want to know why you're not a good fucking pitcher? Because you can fucking handle your emotions, you piece of shit." Like I just went.
13-year-old
And
boy.
but that's a cold thing to say to a pitcher in Little League. It's like you don't have control over your emotions. It's like I don't.
I
Fuck.
don't. I'm
Dude,
literally
I'm going through
13.
puberty.
Wait.
I'm so horny right now.
So I started losing it on this kid, and my dad fucking just goes off. He goes, "You're out of here!" And I
You?
yes,
You are out of there. You are out of there.
and I was like, I turned around. And I was like, "Who? Me?" He goes,
This
"Yeah,
is bullshit.
get the fuck out of here!" And I lost. I was like, "Fuck you! I am
I just
sticking
stood
up
up
for
for
you."
you.
Yeah. So and it was amazing because at the time I was
You
dating
don't
a guy.
even have any stakes in the game.
No,
That's
but-
so crazy.
I had no stakes in the game. And dude, all these parents are just watching this. And I was like, "Fine, you want to kick me out of the game? Okay." And I was dating a guy with all of his friends who had these crotch rockets. So I was like, "You need to make the most noise because we need to make him know that we're not here." And so
At this fucking middle school baseball game, you're like, "Rah!"
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so
It's like
fucking
Lizzo
funny,
from
dude.
and he
Grease.
called me afterwards. He goes, "Have you calmed down?" I was like, "Why would you fucking do me dirty like that?"
Yeah.
And my dad goes, "You were such a hothead. It's fine. It's fine." And like,
She just like pulls out a switchblade. She's like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "Just go.
Pull a
Go.
knife out.
What are you
Dude,
doing?"
That
It's
pitcher
just a
doesn't
little
know what
league
the fuck
game.
he's doing.
dude, I'm telling you, like, it was the most comical thing.
That's-
Cause like my friends were like, "Did your dad just kick you out of the game?" And I was like,
That's
"Yeah, he
so
sure
funny.
fucking did. He sure fucking did."
Dude, when I played softball in middle school, I just felt like I didn't belong there. It was like I was always outfield. I was useless. I was just like, I did not want to be involved
Right.
with the ball at all. It was like, I can't handle the pressure.
See, you don't have that. You don't have what it takes. I
No.
was like attacking the ball. I was in like right field, and it'd be a ground out. I'd be like, maybe I can field it.
I hated it. Anytime it came towards me, it was like, fuck. It's happening. It's
Why
happening.
is this here?
Oh, I
ju-
lived for those
it was
moments.
just
I'm like, it's coming for
everybody's
me.
fucking watching. It's everybody's depending on me. I'm gonna fucking ruin everything. It was the
Oh.
worst,
Yeah, I have that instinct. That's
don't-
why I was so good at sports.
dude. And all my coaches were always fat as shit. And it's like you're yelling at me to run in the hot sun. It's 105 fucking degrees
yeah,
out.
I forget. You grew
Fuck
up here.
Fuck
We
you.
would play ball, and it would be like springtime, and it'd be like nice breeze.
It was
This is
hot
nice.
as it was like absurd. Our coaches, like all the moms would be involved. It was like we'd pour water on our heads. They're like, "Don't pour it on your heads. You need to drink it. We need to conserve the water." And it's like, dude, the water would evaporate the second you poured it on your head. It was like so fucking hot.
I'm learning, like, Texas is a different breed. Like, people ask me if I like it here, and it's like, I don't not like it, but the weather sucks, dude.
Ass.
Like, it really is 110 degrees.
And you
for
can't
like 9
rely on
months.
the
I'm going back to
seasons.
40-degree weather tomorrow.
I like that. I'm jealous of that.
I feel like you can know when it's going to be cold and when it's going to be warm there.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
you
more
can rely on
accustomed.
the seasons.
Yeah.
Like we showed up, it was supposed to be hot as fuck at two-step. It should have been hot as fuck. And it was like, oh, maybe it's going to be a little chilly. We'll wear a sweater. That's exciting. And then it was freezing cold.
Yeah, but we prepared.
Big fan of that.
Day
Oh,
two.
I think I was wearing that sweatshirt. No.
Yeah. It's fire, right? It works. It gets the job done.
I was a very happy camper this entire weekend.
That's my
fun.
favorite part of when you come to our city is it's like when
City.
we're in Chicago, we're like, you got to put up with us. We don't live here.
I don't have any money.
Yeah, but when it's like we live here, we're like, I got you. What do you need?
We love hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Really?
This is so fun.
Yeah. Let's go do a shot. We'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
Thanks for whoever chose to listen. Have a nice night, guys. Bye.